In this video, we're going to be checking out this $90 action figure and really seeing if it's worth that price point, or are you better off just getting the $25 Black Series figure, and of course some toy photography as well.
Guys, it's finally here. The first ever Darth Vader action figure is finally here. It's finally. It's what? It's not the first one. Are you kidding me? How many? There's been hundreds? Over 40 years? What the f? So yeah, there's obviously been a lot of Darth Vader figures over the years, and this one right here is the newest one by MAFEX, and if it's anything like normal MAFEX typical quality, it's probably one of the best ones in this scale ever. So in this video, we're gonna be checking out this figure, comparing it to some of the other ones. Is this $90 figure any better than this $25, $30 figure? Let's find out. And of course I want to take some awesome toy shots with this. I mean, come on. I also did a video recently on all the best ways to pose Darth Vader, and I used the most recent SH Figuarts Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and man, that figure was awesome. Probably the best Vader figure ever, so I really want to compare it to that one as well, and I don't know, maybe we'll find our best Vader today. And I got this figure over on Maccha-Japan, which is a super great, trusted Japanese import website where you can get everything you need. Of course, your MAFEXs, your Figuarts, all that stuff, and plus a ton of other great import stuff that I'm probably gonna capitalize on as well, not just figures. So of course, make sure to head to Maccha-Japan. I've got the link in the bio if you're looking for this figure or anything else of the such. It's a great, great website. Thank you, Maccha-Japan. So what's your favorite Vader figure? Do you have one from the past that is always gonna be your favorite? One that, I don't know, tickles your fancy every time you think about it when you had it as a kid or something? There's gotta be one. I remember my buff Darth Vader that I used to have growing up. You know which one I'm talking about. But, I mean, you can't beat the new ones like this. Like, come on. Okay, here is the Dark Lord himself, fresh out the box. And man, the new figure smell with him, oh, it's so strong. Wow, it smells so good. But anyway, there's two things that I'm noticing right out the box. One of them is kind of cool. His eyes are really red. Like, you just from this far away, they're very, very red. You can even see that. But if I get up close, you will quickly notice, yeah, you're right. These are some red eyes, which I don't really remember noticing that strongly that Vader's eyes are red while watching any movie. Am I totally wrong with that? But yeah, they're just very, very red. I don't dislike that at all. I think that's actually a really cool take. And the second thing is my favorite part about the Figuarts one is not present here, and I'm a little disappointed with that. If you look back here, he's got a nice cloth cape, got some wire going on here, right? Pretty cool. Down here, his butt flap thing is not cloth or wired for that matter. It's still a nice kind of soft rubbery plastic, which isn't a bad thing. I just really liked that on the Figuarts, and this almost feels like a back step to me. And so I'm not saying the Figuarts is better yet, but man, I really liked that, and I'm a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. Either way, this is a beautiful, solid looking figure right off the bat. And correct me if I'm wrong, this definitely looks more like a Return of the Jedi kind of look more than Empire or A New Hope, right? Vader face on this one is a little bit more of a longer snout, bigger mouth kind of look, which doesn't look bad or anything at all. It looks great, but I do like it more when his facial features, especially his mouth, are a little bit smaller looking, and I don't know. Is that a thing? I don't know. It's something I noticed at least. I have a great feeling about this figure being the best as far as articulation goes. I can just tell there's so much freedom with joints already. Like, I have a feeling this is gonna be the best one. Yeah, yeah. Thing I'm noticing as far as articulation goes that I don't think I've ever seen before is like, there's a, you know, the waist swivel here, and there's also like chest swivel. Like, look at that. What the heck? You can do a whole lot of twisting around here. Like, what the heck? This is so odd. I can't believe I can do all of this twisting here. That is crazy. So as far as really being able to get him twisted around and stuff like that, you're definitely gonna have no problem there with posing, that's for sure. But yeah, just as far as articulation goes, this figure's pretty dang good. You can really get super emotive and move him around a lot to get some pretty uncharacteristic poses, but I mean, just like look at this one. Despite the weird joints kind of making it look like he's got a beer belly, I don't mind. I don't mind. Except for one thing, I wish the head had a little bit more movement. You can't go down much more than that. You can go up a little bit, but you can't really go down. Okay, check this out. This is cool. Nice. Look at that. Can I take off the whole thing? No. This has gotta come off. Am I gonna, like, look at, there's ears back there. Am I gonna see Sebastian Shaw? I mean, that would be a bigger surprise if we saw him. Come on, there's gotta be a way to take that off. I mean, just look, you can see ears. I swear there is a head sculpt back there. I was putting it real close with my flashlight and I could even see eyes back there. Come on. Has anyone gotten this figure and taken the face mask off and seen a Sebastian Shaw? It might be possible, but I am too scared. Clearly it's not a selling factor of this figure because this is not even on the box. Let's just put this back on for now and we'll move on with our lives. So Vader does come with a few things. We've got 3 different lightsabers. We got an empty hilt, a swinging motion blur lightsaber, and then just a normal ignited lightsaber. He also comes with a bunch of hands right here, which look pretty great. I mean, we've got just about all we need. Force hands, pointing hands, holding hands. But we've also got this really cool looking double hand together thing that looks like you can probably make him cross his arms with this. So I'm gonna try this out right now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm having actually a lot of trouble putting this, well, see, there you go. Attach it in there like that, and it barely reaches where the thing is. How am I supposed to get it in there? Okay, there we go. After a while, I was finally able to get it, and it does look pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good actually. I do like that. That's definitely a feature that other ones don't have. Definitely kind of a pain to do, but definitely pretty cool. All right, so the MAFEX Vader that we've got right here, you can get this guy on Maccha-Japan for 90, 95 bucks. So I'm editing this right now and it's gone down from 90 to 60. So that's pretty cool. So even better, just so you know. The Black Series Vader, always a great figure. You can get him for 25 bucks on Entertainment Earth right now. I'll have that linked as well. It's a big difference. Is the difference big enough for that price bump? Obviously, everyone watching this most likely will be like, yeah, I know why this is $90. But man, this is not my favorite Vader figure for sure. I do think it's good, but I don't love it. It's kind of hard to justify if you were to pick 25 versus 90. What do you guys think? Do you think this is worth the $90 or no? I don't know. In my opinion, if you're looking for a Vader figure, I would just go with the Black Series. If you're looking for a more expensive, higher quality, don't go with the MAFEX. I'm just gonna say it. Go with the Figuarts. Whew. I love looking at figures side by side like this because you don't really notice like proportional differences this dramatically until you really look at them next to each other. And I will say the MAFEX I think has more realistic looking proportions, but I still like the proportions better on the Figuarts. The bigger head, I mean, just like look at the proportions on here. It totally looks like Vader has been skipping leg day on this figure, doesn't it? It totally does. I mean, there's a lot of things about this figure I like more, and I guess I'll get into it right now. I like the look of this figure more. I like the chain around the neck. The soft goods around here and the butt flap are all so nice. The facial features are a bit more, I don't know, exaggerated on the Figuarts, and I kind of like that. The face and the eyes, the mouth are all just bigger. Posing the figure with this guy is actually kind of a pain with all these flaps. It's just, I think this is just a clear winner. Plus this one comes with the broken helmet. But there's some stuff about this figure I like more. The other ones don't have, like this right away. That's really cool. Being able to take off that helmet. I love the red eyes. That's really cool. I love this twisty waist feature thing that I spent way too much time on the video earlier. Plus I like the arm crossing thing. That's really cool and different that the other ones don't have. So there's a lot about this figure I do like, and I don't want to make a video trashing a figure, because I don't like trashing things. Even though I don't like it as much, it's still a good figure. If you want a good figure, you want another one, hey, go with the MAFEX. It's not a bad figure, just not as good as the figure art, in my opinion. So what do you think? Am I being ridiculous here? Am I being too harsh? What do you think? Is the figure arts really better? Is the MAFEX pretty sweet? Or come on, I'm actually really curious to what you think. Or are you just thinking, yeah, the Black Series is better? I mean, come on. Please let me know if I'm being ridiculous or not. Alright, well, this is a shooting and reviewing video, so we totally have to do some toy photography. And I kind of am feeling like doing something fun as opposed to something serious like I usually do with Vader. Let's do something funny with him, especially because I'm having a great time with this guy, even if I don't love him as much as I love the other figures. So let's go set up a shot and do something fun. Okay, so I've got this pretty silly idea. Where the idea came from, I don't know, but here he is. Darth Vader has been caught red-handed eating the donuts. And that's it. So this is how it's looking in camera, and I did a quick test shot. And so I'm gonna be pointing at him like this, because I've caught him red-handed. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just splash a little bit of flour on Vader, a little bit, so it looks like, yeah, he's been caught and he's got sugar all over him. Kind of like those memes that you see, those videos, whatever. So yes, there'll be some flour on the figure, but I'm gonna get it all off totally clean and it's not gonna be a problem, I promise, and I'll show you that afterwards too. So I'm gonna use my handy remote to take the shot, put a little bit of flour out there, maybe I can catch some in the air, that'd be cool, and that'll be the shot, so let's go. He's a little floury, not a big deal. I'm gonna blow him off, and I'm gonna use a clean paintbrush. This actually helps a lot with cleaning figures, so watch this. And there we go, all flour gone. I definitely recommend getting a paintbrush that's totally clean for cleaning figures. Great for dusting them too, highly recommend.
So I really do think it comes down to these three Vader figures that are the best in the scale. I'm definitely thinking the figure arts is the best, but I do love this MAFEX quite a bit. If there's another figure that I'm missing from this competition, please let me know. I'd love to know. And a huge thank you to Maccha-Japan for sending the figure over. Please make sure to go to Maccha-Japan.com. I'll have it linked in the description of the video to get yourself some great figures, of course. And if you did enjoy the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.